'Tis the season. We are starting to get together more with friends and family over some good food and some drinks maybe. One of my favorite get-togethers this time of year is always a cookie swap. Everyone kind of coming together, bringing all kinds of different cookies, maybe some stories to go along with those cookies, family recipes, never a bad thing. So this is a bit of a special one today. Myself, along with some of my other friends here on YouTube, are hosting kind of a open collaboration for a virtual Christmas cookie swap. We thought maybe we'd share some of our favorite cookies with you so that maybe you can use them to bring to your in-person cookie swap, and you'll be the talk of the party and everyone's gonna wanna know, where did you get that recipe? So I'm gonna link everyone down below in the description. Check out the playlist, their channels, their cookies. So I hope you'll find something that will inspire you, if not give you a little entertainment. What I'm contributing to this cookie swap is a classic to me. When I think of Christmas cookies, I automatically think of shortbread. They're just perfect. So easy. It's a perfect cookie. But I wanted to have a little fun with this one. I want to go a little bit more of a savory route, so I'm going to be making lemon thyme shortbread cookies. I'll have the recipe that I'm using linked down below so that you can get the exact measurements and ingredients. I think we should get started. Getting my big boy out today. With your stand mixer, you can use a hand mixer if you want to. You can even do this by hand. I just don't have the strength today. In my bowl with my paddle attachment, I'm just gonna throw in my butter, room temperature. Don't be alarmed. This is shortbread. There's gonna be a lot of butter. You might as well just accept it now. Along with my sugar, I'm gonna mix this on like a medium speed until it's all incorporated and creamy. Don't forget to scrape down your sides. I forgot to do one important thing. I am so upset with myself. Rewind. I should have made sure that I put the thyme leaves in with the sugar so it can kind of infuse the sugar. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I was really excited for that step and I forgot all about it. Typical me, just getting too excited. Gosh darn it. Pretend like I did that. You should definitely do that. My vanilla extract, thyme leaves, now that I've forgotten all about them. You can chop them if you'd like, but I kind of like the way it looks whole. So I'm gonna take some time and strip these leaves. It smells so good already. Get your microplane out and we are going to zest a lemon into here. The recipe actually calls for lemon extract, but I'm not about that, so lemon zest it is. Tastes way better, and if you're using zest, it won't taste as kind of like artificial. I'm actually gonna put some more thyme in here. It's not enough for me. Never enough. And I think that I'm gonna put another lemon's worth of zest in here because I'm a freak and I need more. You can play with baking just like you can when you're cooking with stuff like this. Don't really adjust the flour or sugar or any of the other real measurement stuff, but if you want more lemon, you go ahead and add more lemon. If anything, these cookies will make you pucker up and maybe you'll be under the mistletoe. You never know. And then your love story could start with lemon. What better way, right? I'm gonna pop in my flour. I'm gonna start this on low so I don't end up wearing it, but I'm gonna mix this until it is just incorporated. You don't wanna mix it too crazy long. It's shortbread, so it's not gonna be like a dough. It's pretty crumbly in here, but if you squeeze it together, it'll hold its shape. So this is good to go. Dump it out. Don't be alarmed, it is going to be crumbly. And I'm just gonna bring it together. And there is our dough. You can see all of the thyme leaves and the lemon zest in there, and this is going to be so good. It smells delicious. I'm gonna pop this in the fridge for maybe 20-25 minutes. Cold cookie dough will keep its shape better when you go and bake it. I'm gonna preheat my oven to 350. While that preheats, this is gonna be just chilling. So we're gonna be good to go when this comes out. We can roll it and get it right into the oven. We don't have to wait for it. It's cookie time. I have this out of the fridge. I have dusted my work surface with a little flour. Dust the dough a little bit, not too much. And I'm gonna carefully just roll it out. Careful because it's still a little crumbly. I have got this rolled out. I have no concept of measurement, but it's fine. You just don't want them too thin because they'll just be too crunchy, and you want them with a little bit more of a bite. I have a cookie cutter here. I'm just doing circles. You can do some sort of shape if you wanted to, or squares. I'm at about a 1/2 inch, so I think this is pretty perfect. This is a really good dough to re-roll as well, because I'm gonna have some definite waste with this. You can see all these things right here. Don't let that go to waste. That is some good cookie right there. I'm gonna get these ones in the oven while I re-roll my second batch. I'm gonna carefully put these on a sheet tray lined with parchment. You don't really have to space these out too much because they really don't spread like normal cookies. So you can actually get more done in a batch than you would regularly be able to, which is always appreciated. To these, I actually want to top them with a little bit of sugar, give them a little bit more of a crunch, and a little bit of some flaky sea salts, because salty and sweet is my jam. And I'm actually going to just kind of throw a few more thyme leaves on top of here, just so people know. All right, so I'm going to pop these into my preheated 350-degree oven for like 10-15 minutes, or until they start to brown just slightly on the edges. You don't want them to be completely browned over, because then they'll be too done, and you really don't want that, because you want a nice soft, just like fall apart in your mouth cookie. And here we have it. I know they look kind of blonde. They kind of are, but I am seeing the slightest bit of brown on the edges, so I don't want to overcook them. These are perfect. Oh, they smell so delicious. Just completely butter and lemon and all the good stuff. I'm gonna let these cool on the sheet tray just for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna carefully transfer them onto a wire rack to completely cool. I cannot wait anymore. I must have a cookie. Look at how just like gorgeous that is. Not me, the cookie. But you can see all the thyme in there and the lemon zest. Oh, it's gonna be good. They smell unbelievable. Here we go. God, I love shortbread. Shortbread is always better when it's thicker. It's just so soft. The bottom is perfectly browned. It's got like a slight crust on the outside, but it is just like melt in your mouth. The sugar on top is perfect, and the salt really just like takes it to another level. These are so good. You have got to make these. They'll be a hit. I know it. They're different, but they're just still very delicious and festive. Make sure you check out the rest of the videos in this playlist, all linked down below. Get inspired, get in the kitchen, and enjoy.